program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Valley Spotlight for this week.
10 a.m. on a Sunday, and Alexis, you have already made my day.
Yeah.
It's early, and I have already devoured one whole piece of chicken.
Sure, a house of chicken. Isn't this great?
Sunday morning breakfast.
I know,
It really
I know.
is.
And a beautiful place out here
really
at the
is.
Chop House.
Thank you.
For having us.
Of course, thank you for being here.
They pulled out all the stops,
I know.
haven't they, Michael?
I know. Good thing we didn't have a smaller table.
I know.
Jeez, what a beautiful display. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Chop House has been in this location in Warren/Howland for what, over 20 years now?
Over 20 years.
Yeah,
And
it's going well.
It's beautiful when you walk in. Of course, people know that we have the great golf course views of Avalon Golf and Country Club, but the interior, new digs, right?
Yeah,
Looking
we
pretty
got some
good.
New booth upholstery, and those are a couple years old. We have new flooring, a couple years old. We enclosed our patio.
People are loving that out there, I bet.
They are.
Yeah.
Especially during the winter, it's very beautiful out there. Christmas time.
All the
Coming
snow,
up.
the brightness, I love it.
Yeah.
I heard a little birdie told me you might maybe do more patio.
That little
Oh.
birdie might be correct.
Okay.
Can't say anything
Won't
about
say anything.
that.
Won't say anything, but yeah, that's
The more-
wonderful.
The more the better. And
Yeah.
speaking of more, look at the more.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the more. And look at
most.
this is a very happy baby right now. I'm not so sure my pants are very happy because I have to buy bigger ones, but
Imitation of Lawrence pants.
oh, it's so painful.
Yeah.
I had this is this third pair I tried on this morning that
Well, they look good.
Great.
They look good, don't they? What's you want to start here and go around the
Yeah.
horn?
So
All right, go
that
ahead.
is our 18-ounce ribeye, and on top of it, it has our house-made mushrooms that you can add to any steak of your choosing.
Nice. How about this one?
Lobster nachos, one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
I get those to snack on a lot. Obviously, a big snack for
Yeah,
me.
I'd like you to share if you don't mind.
Don't worry.
You good?
Mike works just right over
Yeah.
there.
Right.
I'll
He'll
bring
come
some
over
over to
Bring me
anytime
over.
you want.
Surf and turf, huh?
Surf and turf. That's an 8-ounce sirloin
Uh-huh.
with a creamy garlic sauce and jumbo shrimp, sautéed spinach, and sun-dried tomatoes.
Yes, I'll try
Nice.
some of the spinach. It's healthy, right?
It
It's
is,
good for the
sure.
baby.
Oh yeah. This is kind of your signature salad, right?
Yes, that's the Chop House salad. It has those signature candied almonds, the angel crisp that everybody loves, creamy balsamic cheese, and gorgonzola.
I love it. All right, tell people what Lauren's almost finished with.
It's almost finished.
But I'm not gonna get any
It's
of.
delicious.
Can never have too much gorgonzola.
All right.
There is a whole piece right
Yeah.
here for you, Michael, that
All right.
you may or may not get.
She shared.
Right.
It is pan-seared chicken. That's our chicken out blue. It comes with a creamy gorgonzola sauce and our house-made caramelized onions on it. They're fantastic. I love it.
It is.
A lot of people really like that.
I bet.
Yeah, it's like probably one of our most signature dishes.
Love
See
it.
why.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Roasted beet salad.
Yeah.
Are you okay,
That
Mike?
we do in-house. We do roast them in-house.
It looks delicious.
He's not a
You have
beef
to
guy.
admit. I'm
I
not a
love
Mr.
Mike
Beat.
doesn't
I'm
like
not Mr.
beef.
Beat, but
No.
I am going to have it. I'm going to try it. Seems like it has some really good stuff on top.
It is pretty good.
And then finally,
Blue crab crusted salmon. Who doesn't like?
Right, just
Yeah.
that's all you need to say.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say. This is like your gift card shopping headquarters,
Yeah.
right?
So pretty soon, coming up, Black Friday through December 31st.
Okay.
For every 100 you get 50 for free.
Really?
Love
Yeah.
that. And you don't have to give the 50 to the person you're giving
No,
the
keep
100.
that for yourself.
That's right.
Right.
That's
Keep that
right.
for yourself.
Call Mike when you order
Yeah.
those lobster nachos. 'cause
I'll
he'll
meet
just walk right across the parking lot.
All right, we're going to be here for the hour. Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, you guys did not have to. We always tell people they do not have to go overboard. And then
Oh,
every
no,
time
we
we walk in, it is overboard. So thank you to Steelite for sponsoring this section of our show, letting us come out to these local restaurants, these hardworking people that do such a good job. So
Let's
you
kick it
want
off.
to know some hardworking people? Gault Heating and Cooling, we know that those guys and gals are always out there making sure that our community is taken care of. And this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for, the moment that we say they're going to help even more. Well, it might be a beautiful fall day out here in November, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to get cold real fast.
Coming.
We've had a few cold snaps already. Glenn Gault from Gault Heating and Cooling out here at the Hubbard the Hubbard compound, right?
That's right.
This is the home base, and it's also the home base for our big Gault giveaway.
Yep.
We're going to do it again this year.
Super excited to be involved and work with the community, and we'd like to thank you for letting us be a part of something so nice for the community.
We extend our thanks right back to you guys. This is our 3rd year in a row that we're going to be giving away a Gault furnace, courtesy of you guys in Lenox, correct?
Yes. Yep.
What a big deal.
Yep. It's every year we've done this. It's not only touched us, it's touched all the people we work with within the company, and it's really nice to be able to do that, give back, and just to be involved in the community.
There's always been a huge, overwhelming response, and we get so many emails and so many submissions. And then our team and the Gault team, we sit down together and we make this decision based on need and what our heartstrings are telling us. It's not the easiest process, is it? I don't find it easy. I mean, it's great and wonderful, but it's like, I wish we could help them all.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's just nice to be involved in it, and doing things that we're here in the valley, so we want to do good things for everybody here in the valley.
That is the truth. That is the truth. All right, so if you are wondering at home how you're going to get involved in this Gault giveaway, I want you to think about somebody who could really need a new furnace. Then log on to valleyspotlight.com or Gault Heating and Cooling and just fill out the paperwork. It's just a brief form and a little bit of a story about somebody who you know could really benefit from a free, completely free furnace. That's a big deal when I say that, right?
Everything.
So that's all of the labor, all of your work, all of your effort, everything taken care of.
Yep.
Were you saying that like, Glenn, I know, he's like in the middle of like working and all these things and I'm breaking you away, and like that moment makes me smile for you.
We want to make it turnkey. Yep.
It's so wonderful. All right, anything else that you want to add about, I want you guys to have a great year, right? You've had a good year.
Yeah, we've had a good year, and we just want to make sure that, like she said, anybody that you know of that's going through some things and it could really use some help, we want to make sure they get nominated. We're here for them, and we want to make sure that we can do our part.
Thank you so much. 3rd year in a row on our Valley Spotlight with our Valley Spotlight family, and just big hugs to you and your parents and everybody out here. You guys do a wonderful job, okay?
Thank you. So generous.
Aren't they though?
Yes, I love that.
3rd year in a row for us.
It's the best giveaway in the valley.
It is.
It's the best contest out there.
I'm not going to knock the other ones.
No,
but
this
I'm
is better.
thinking through them. This is monetarily the value of it.
Yes.
And the stress.
Yes, all of that.
That comes with
So
having to make sure that your family is taken care of when these cooler months are coming. Thank you to the Gault family for doing this with us. Go to valleyspotlight.com, fill out the little questionnaire as to who you want to nominate for this, and then we are going to announce the winner, like we always do, on this show in mid-December, just in time for Christmas. So
there you go.
Thank you for making it possible.
Family. Yeah, thanks so much. All right, we'll be right back.
You're invited to the reunion you've waited 20 years for. Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken. 20, the tour. Relive the magic. All the details at rubenandclay.com.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound. All right, back here on Valley Spotlight, we are at the Chop House today in Warren.
And everything is just to die for. And what a wonderful spread. Great people out here.
We're working our way around.
It's beautiful, too.
We're working our way around this thing.
All right, a few years ago, Mark Canzonetta and his lovely daughters and his lovely wife, Melissa, gathered around the table and introduced us to the elements of Thanksgiving that are missing.
Yes.
Okay.
And this has gravy in it, so it's got to be
cheese
good.
curds.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Test Kitchen, everybody. We're here today at my house, and I'm welcoming my daughter Gina and Amy. We're going to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner. okay, and sharing some memories of Thanksgiving dinner and what we used to do at our house and what we're translating and my girls are going to do at their house one day. Isn't that awesome? So what we're going to do today is we're going to make some turkey poutine, okay? Gina's frying the French fries. We have some Kennebec fries. Amy's helping her fry the fries. We're going to make some gravy. So we're going to start off with some butter. And I like to use sweet unsalted butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a roux to make that gravy. So we're going to have flour to the butter. We're going to stir it in. Got a lot of smoke going on right now. And then we're going to add some stock. And this is the turkey stock that you had left over from Thanksgiving. And you can get that recipe at bistro1907.com. And it is from the cooking liquid that you roasted your turkey with. And we're just going to take that and put it in there like that. We're going to take a sachet of herbs, thyme, and rosemary. And then we're going to talk to my kids. Girls, what do you remember about Thanksgiving dinner?
And what do you remember? I always remember my dad would bring home people from the restaurant who didn't have, families to go home to, and we would always just have like random people at the house, and we would all, get together and have a great time, and it was all, always a big variety of people.
It was a great mishmash of people.
Yeah. It was always a lot of fun.
And I think I've carried that on with my fiance and I. We live in Tampa. And we always have a Friendsgiving, and we invite other friends that don't have family in Tampa, and we have a big get-together, and everybody kind of brings over a dish, and we all kind of celebrate Thanksgiving together.
So we've kind of done that, you've carried on the tradition.
Right.
That's awesome. Right. So we're going to make this is kind of almost like the day after Thanksgiving dish. This is like after you have your leftovers. We have the turkey legs and the thighs. We're going to turn that into some gravy. We have the carrots, onions, and celery from the cooking process of the turkey, and we're just going to stir that together. And this is going to come together and make a rich, great gravy, and we're going to make poutine. Do you guys know what poutine is?
Poutine. It's going to be French fries with the gravy on top and the cheese curd, right?
It is, exactly. We're going to take these French fries, and these are double fried Kennebec fries. And we have this beautiful French fries that she just cooked. We double cooked them. We're going to take that beautiful gravy that we've allowed to reduce, and we have more right back here. Look at that beautiful, rich, luxurious gravy. We're going to take some cheddar cheese curds, because that's the whole thing about poutine. It's like late night munchy food. You have French fries that everybody loves, you have cheese that everybody loves, but now we're going to put a rich gravy on top that's made with the carrots, the onions, and celery, the rich turkey broth, and it's going to melt those cheddar cheese curds and go over that gravy. And this is going to be a great day after or day of, Thanksgiving day of dish that you can serve. I like to garnish that with a little bit of rosemary leaves because it goes really, really well with the turkey, the cheese curds. A little bit of fresh ground pepper on top. And girls, what else do we need with this?
Well, sure.
Okay.
More cheese.
More cheese. Okay, we're gonna put more cheese. There we go. We're gonna put more cheese.
Have too much cheese.
You can never have too much cheese. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna bring it to our Thanksgiving dinner table and go from there.
A Christmas tradition for over 30 years is now back live on stage. Join over 100 singers, dancers, and Little Rascals for Miracle on Easy Street, December 15th through the 17th at Powers Auditorium. Tickets call 744-0264 or online at diorpac.org.
Taking one cash offer for your home doesn't have to be your only option. I'm Barbara Corcoran, and especially in today's current market, having a local real estate agent who offers great marketing and options that are customized to fit your needs is smart. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolda.com.
Here at Ducat Sales and Service, we will do everything we can to get you ready for fall leaf season. We've got blowers for less than $150, plus a great gift idea for anyone on your hard to buy for list is this Stihl handheld mini chainsaw, $30 off. All you have to do is find us at our locations in Warren and Canfield. We can make your leaf season a breeze.
Let yourself go to Ducat.
welcome back to the test kitchen. We're here at our family dinner for Thanksgiving. I'm here with my beautiful daughters, Gina and Amy, my lovely wife, Melissa, and we're about to carve a turkey for Thanksgiving. So, you know, one of the things that everybody talks about at Thanksgiving is they bake this beautiful, gorgeous bird. They take all the time and the care to brine it, bake it, roast it. Then they get to the carving part and they're like, oh my God, what do I do? So there's some simple tips we can help follow everybody through and to make it a lot easier and a lot less stressful. So what do you like, Melissa? Do you like white meat or dark meat?
I like white. I like the breast. I like white meat. Yep.
Oh my God, I'm the only one. That's better for me because I get all the dark meat. I mean, most of the chefs in the world like the dark meat. So one of the simple things you want to do is you want to cut down what's called the keel bone. And the keel bone is right in the center of the turkey. And you want to take a very sharp knife. You want to have a carving knife. If you don't have a carving knife, one of the great kids' tools you can buy is an electric carving knife. And that really does a great job as well. So you want to take your fork, push it into the breast, and you want to carve down the bone. And it goes right down the side of the bone, so it gives you a natural way to follow, so you don't really have to think about it. It's like it already has a diagram, a roadmap of how to carve off that turkey breast. And you're just following it down the natural way of the bone. And we're going to take that off, and we're going to pull it out, and we have that beautiful turkey meat. So now, we like to carve in thin slices, about 1/4 inch thick. And you can tell when you have a really sharp knife because it goes through it like butter. Just like that. And I'm gonna give some to Amy. There you go. Just like that. And to serve with that, we have some sweet potato, bacon, and kale hash. You can get that at Bistro 1907. We have a wonderful mashed potato gratin that my brother made for me. And then we have that beautiful turkey poutine. So, and what goes good with Thanksgiving dinner, guys?
Wine.
Wine, okay. And we have a great bottle today. We're drinking Silver Oak. We're having a great time with family and friends. So what's one of your favorite Thanksgiving memories?
My favorite is just being with family and drinking white wine. I love that at Thanksgiving, and the smell when you wake up in the morning.
Mine's the smell. When you wake up and you go downstairs and you smell the cooking of the turkey, the celery, and the cooking of the stuffing, celery and onions. And one thing you have to have at Thanksgiving is you have to have a little bit of butter in your food. It's one of those days where you let yourself go a little bit and you have butter. What about you, Gina? What's one of your favorite things?
The same. Family. We have a big family, and being around everybody is special. Dad makes the best Thanksgiving dinner.
I don't know about that.
So it's, that's something that we all look forward to always. So.
All right. Amy? Well, now that you have your own family.
Yeah, well, I love bringing them here now as well, but gravy.
Gravy is one of the best things. All right, everybody. Here's to you and your families to a blessed, happy Thanksgiving. From our family to yours.
Cheers. Cheers.
Everybody, eyes, eyes, eyes. All right, salute.
Very nice.
From one new obsession over that we learned from them to this salad, to then a new sandwich shop in Canfield.
Right. This is a place, a franchise that's come from the East Coast. So it's almost like you're walking into Delaware when you go to this place. And they have some really neat sandwiches and the highest quality meats to put on it.
We love it.
So let's go visit. Oh, this is exciting. Amber is here with me at Capriotti's sub shop. What would you say?
Capriotti's sandwich shop.
Sandwich shop here in Canfield. It's right in the same plaza as Ducut, and this is relatively new to the area, correct?
It is. We opened September 25th.
It's famous for several different sandwiches, but I wanted to ask you why we have a giant turkey here in front of us.
Well, every single night, we go ahead and put in our butterball turkey into this oven, massive oven behind us, and we hand shred it. So we let it slow roast for 12 hours. We pull it out every morning between 8:30 and 9 a.m. and we hand shred it.
Wow. Some places have the lunch meat turkey, which
we do not.
Is good.
Yeah, it's good.
This is...
It's Thanksgiving Day every single morning here.
Does it take a long time to do all that shredding and stuff?
I've become a master at it. It takes me about 17 to about 20 minutes to hand shred one turkey.
A full turkey?
A full turkey.
Is it white meat and dark meat?
It is white meat and dark meat mixed together.
So it's juicier that way. Okay, let's go through the sandwiches then. This one here is
this is our cheesesteak here. It's one of our hot subs, so we have hot and cold subs. Our cheesesteak. It comes with mushrooms, onions, you can add hot peppers or sweet peppers, and it comes with American cheese. So it's one of our favorites, one of our top sellers.
What about the one in the corner?
One of our corner is obviously the Italian. Everybody loves the traditional Italian.
Especially around here.
Yeah.
Salads?
Our salads, we have, oh my goodness, our salads are So good here. Right here, this is our most popular. This is our balsamic chicken.
Okay.
So it's our mixed greens, craisins, roasted walnuts, and our hand-chopped chicken.
Okay, and then the Bobby is?
Oh, yes. The Bobby
Do
is...
you know why it's called a Bobby?
It is named after Lois and Alan Margolot. Their Aunt Bobby started this tradition. So every day after Thanksgiving, they would have this, and they wanted to incorporate it into their shop.
Okay.
So it's named after their Aunt Bobby.
Okay, so it's turkey, obviously.
It's hand-shredded turkey.
Uh-huh.
Then our next layer is our cranberry sauce with salt and pepper.
Uh-huh.
And then our homemade stuffing is right on top to finish it.
And then I see mashed potatoes in the corner.
So in tradition, what you have for Thanksgiving, you always have mashed potatoes and you always have gravy.
Right.
So we're specialing our mashed potatoes and gravy this month.
It's a big enough cup where I could dunk the sandwich into the
You
gravy.
can dunk it. Yes, it's good.
All right, we're gonna make a Bobby, right?
We are gonna make a
Should
Bobby.
we get Kayla over here?
Yeah. Get
Kayla, come on. We need an expert. Here she comes. Oh, I need some gloves too. Could you get me a couple
Yeah,
of gloves?
absolutely.
All right, Kayla, how long have you worked here?
I've been here since opening.
Yeah. We're starting with, this is a small bun, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we put mayonnaise on it
Yes.
first. All right,
Both
now
sides.
what? Now the turkey comes?
Yes, you want to make sure it's end to end.
Okay, just like Mom would make,
Yeah.
right? That's why moms are good at sandwiches. They put the peanut butter all the way to the end of the bread.
There you go. Perfect.
So that's in.
All right, and next you want to grab your cranberry.
Okay.
Same thing, you want to end to end, you want to taste in every bite.
Like say, like a line?
Yep, from end to end.
All right, now, listen, don't be jealous. If I'm good at this my first time, I'm just
I don't know, but
super
you're doing a really good
super
job.
talented making sandwiches. I can't help it. I've been doing it for years.
All right.
All right, then what?
Now we need our seasonings. You want to get your salt and your pepper.
Which one's this?
That one is your pepper. You want to make a line across the cranberry. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. You get the salt, do the same thing. There you go, right across.
All right.
Awesome. Now you want to get your stuffing.
Okay.
And my secret to make sure it all gets on there, your cranberry, cover all your cranberry with the stuffing.
Cover it.
Yeah.
Now, Terry told me to make like a line of it.
Yes.
Like mold it like that.
Yep.
And then kind of put it on there. Would
Oh,
you
wow.
agree with that?
Yes. You're pretty good at arts and crafts.
I did want to be an artist, but there's no money in it, so I picked local television.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay. There's my Bobby.
Would you like the job?
Is that pretty good? Well, yeah. I don't have enough. I don't have three jobs.
coming
Yes,
around.
that is
so.
beautiful.
So that's it, right?
Bobby, yes.
And then can you get it hotter than that, or is it that's the way it comes?
You can get it hot. We toast the bun. We put the turkey on there with the stuffing. We warm it up.
Do you have a favorite in this restaurant?
My favorite would probably be the Chipotle chicken.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sauce and it's what makes the sandwich.
All right, you're out. Let me bring Amber back in. Thank you.
No problem.
She was pretty good, wasn't she?
She did good.
All right, tell people the hours and all the things they need to know about coming to Capriotti's.
Okay, so we're open Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
every single day.
You do catering?
We do catering. We deliver catering. Our app also has our catering on there. So you can order through just to order dinner for the night or lunch for the day and catering.
There you go, right here in Canfield. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
So cool, Capriotti's. You got to come check it out.
Grammy winner and member of the Grand Ole Opry, Pam Tillis. Two-time Songwriter of the Year, Phil Vassar. The Holidays and Hits Tour, Friday, December 1st at the Robbins Theater. Come hear Pam and Phil sing their hits and all of the holiday favorites you love. Tickets on sale now exclusively at robbinstheater.com or the Robbins Theater box office. Pam Tillis, Phil Vassar, together December 1st at Robbins Theater, a K105 holiday night out.
Hi, this is Elfie, the Metro Monthly Elf. I'm here to tell you about all the cool stuff you'll find at the Metro Monthly store. We have hoodies and sweatshirts and clothing for Dad. We have posters and aprons and messenger bags. We have Boots, Bell, Idora, plus t-shirts and caps. We have frame prints of downtown, plus note cards and maps. We have big sizes, small sizes, and plus sizes too. We have cool stuff for Grandma and cool stuff for you. So stop by today, and please don't delay. Our workshop is humming. The store's up and running. We're here for this season, your holiday store. So shop Metro Monthly for all this and more.
Oh, we're having a good time this Sunday morning on Valley Spotlight.
You know who arrived at the Southern Park Mall just on Friday?
I don't.
Santa.
Santa's there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We'll get him when we can, but he's been a little busy settling into his spot out there. But we did get to catch up with a lady named Jessica.
Okay.
And you know those ornaments that have like everybody's name on it, and they incorporate pets and animals and cats and dogs.
They do that?
They do it all, and then some.
All right, let's go see.
Out here at the Southern Park Mall, a first timer with us, Jessica.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us. Polar X Ornaments. This kiosk, I'll tell you what, we've been standing here for about 25 minutes, and it's hard to keep people from coming back and looking again, over and over again, because there's so much that you guys offer when it comes to ornaments and these special gifts for this very special time of year.
Yes.
You've been doing this a long time, right?
Yep, about 6 years I've been managing. I've been working here for 7.
That's amazing. What else is amazing is the fact that there is something literally for everybody. And you guys make sure of it, right?
Yes, we do.
Take me through some of the things that you think are super popular, that are kind of new, kind of different, that people wouldn't expect when it comes to ornaments.
Sounds good. So we have the baby's first Christmas ornaments. All of the ornaments we can customize. We can add eyelashes to. So if you think it kind of looks like a boy, we can make it into a girl.
I like that.
They're all pretty general. Obviously pink and blue. We do have the general Christmas ornaments as well. So if you don't know if you're having a boy or a girl, all of the family ornaments we can customize, add eyelashes. We have mixed families. We have pretty much everything here. So
yeah, if you can think it, or if it's something that you're like, you know what, they won't have it. That's the best part, is that you can customize anything. And some of these milestone life markers, the ones that you're like, oh my gosh, a first home.
Yes.
Or additions of pets.
Yes.
Or it just doesn't have to be first-time babies, right?
Absolutely, yes. We have anniversary ornaments. We have your first house together, marriage, engagement, all that kind of stuff. When you're expecting, first time doing gymnastics, dance, cheerleading, football, all that stuff. So there's pretty much everything, and we do free personalization. So yes.
Free personalization.
So we can put your name on it, a phrase, pretty much whatever can fit, we'll put on there.
So there are some really big ornaments, and then there's some smaller ones that are very ornate and very detail oriented. It's just one price, right?
Yes, they're all one price, $16.99. And then, all the personalization is free, and they're all buy 3, get 1 free. So every 4th ornament is free.
That's why people keep coming back.
Yes.
They keep thinking through their family tree, and they're, from the post office guy that comes and drops off all the treats in the mailbox for your babies. I know we have one of those too. Everyone at school.
Yeah, teachers, aides, everything.
Perfect gift.
Yeah, mailmen, like you said, construction workers, bakers, pretty much everything. We're not afraid to really write a lot on there. So if it is like an inside joke between 2 friends, you can make something really personal for you, your friends, your family, and it's something that they'll remember and keep forever.
You are the perfect person to be out here. And it's
Thank
very
you.
obvious that she's really excited about some of the new ones that are to come this year. So please come on out here to the Southern Park Mall and say hi to Jessica. And for that kind of money, to be able to, make sure that you say how thankful you are to the people who are in your life, during this holiday season. I think that's it's a bang for your buck there, sister.
Absolutely. And a lot of people will come, they're like, oh, I have someone, I don't really know what to get for them. I don't know them too well, or like Secret Santa.
Right.
Everybody, needs Christmas ornaments. And if you don't have a Christmas tree, actually, we have mantle stands and little stands that you can put on like your end tables. Those run about $22.99. All the personalization is free with those as well.
Still.
So if you don't have a Christmas tree, we still have something for you.
I will say my sister got us one, Fred and all the dogs and Sabina, a couple years ago, and I opened it and it brought tears to my eyes. It was an emotional moment. So please keep this one in mind and keep Jessica in mind too.
Yes, like you said with pets, we could add the paw prints to the ornaments, so you could have your pet on there. We're gonna get little pet stickers and loving memory stickers, so you can include family members that are no longer with us.
You have it all covered.
Yep, everything. I have it all right here.
We're right by the stage, just beyond the food court right here at the Southern Park Mall. So please come out. The whole holiday season doesn't mean the holidays until you give something special to somebody that you love. So thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you.
All right.
She's so talented. They
Yeah.
do all that hand work, and
I know.
it's free. Good. If you make a mistake and you spell somebody's name wrong, they can just wipe it off with their special stuff.
I'll tell you, if I'm a grandparent and I'm looking for a gift, and you want to hit the home run with a gift, that's it. That is it.
Grandparent,
Something different.
even a parent, even an
Yeah.
aunt and an uncle. My
Right.
sister got me those exact ones, and I about cried when I opened it. So
Okay.
anyway,
All right, it seems like, and you probably know if you have kids, everybody's getting sick. I've heard it's like one of the worst cold flu beginnings that we've ever had.
I talked to Sabina's school nurse the other day, and she said it's the worst it's been in 15 years.
There you go. So somebody better give us some tips,
Yep.
right?
Please do, ladies. Please do.
We were on hand for Dr. Vicki Doe's Healthy Heart, Healthy Living seminar last month and managed to get some great tips for keeping colds away this winter.
Well, I think one of the major things that has been out there, and I continue to talk about it since the 1840s, wash your hands. I don't think people still get that concept when Dr. Semmelweis came out with that concept to say that washing your hands prevented a lot of disease. I think cover your mouth when you cough. These are very simple things. And, it's still, since we know now that the coronavirus seems to be making somewhat of a comeback, I think you need to mitigate the big reunions, parties, and all these kinds of things a little bit until we kind of see what the trajectory of this virus is. But I think the main thing is wash your hands and cover your mouth.
Well, one of the things I would say, 3 things that you can keep yourself healthy in the winter is to eat. Make sure you eat plenty of fruits and vegetables because of the protection that food has against bacteria, against disease. So you want to keep healthy. Make sure you move. I know it gets up here in Northeast Ohio, the weather can get bad, but have a space in your house where you can move, even dance in place, but do some type of movement every day. And then sleep. We never talk about sleep. Get plenty of sleep if you can. And it should be kind of easier in the winter because, you can cuddle up and go to sleep.
The event capped off with the annual Movers and Shakers Awards, presented to Dr. LaShale Pugh, Wayne Smith, and Felicia Johnson, and a Heart Healthy Meal Cook-Off Challenge hosted by our buddy Jim Lowboy.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Getting some color on it? It's coming along nicely.
Yeah, you want a little color. The key is to keep on rotating.
Agreed. You have to keep it moving. These are weird to work with. I've never worked with.
Those were all good. And it kind of, in my mind, I always think to myself, if I exercise, I'm sweating out
the bad
stuff. And that may be just completely off base, but I'm glad somebody else brought up exercise.
And washing hands. We tell Sabina, the second she gets home, it's like the face and she's 9 and she still puts them in her mouth. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I feel like kids are better at it than we are.
Yes,
washing their hands.
but she still needs to be told. You know what I do?
I don't.
I got pregnant and take prenatal vitamins.
Oh. Well, if you don't want to do that, maybe just follow the tips.
And Jim Lowboy, always
Yeah.
nice to
Very good.
have him part of what we do too.
All right, we'll take a break. More from Valley Spotlight and the Chop House here in Warren on the other side.
And the salad may not be here when we get back. Okay.
Join us this fall and winter at Bootlegger's Ballroom for all of your country favorites. Visit thebootlive.com now for tickets.
Papa Canzonetta's peppers, recipe established in 1975. A family secret is now yours to share with the people who add spice to your life. Choose from mild and hot versions, plus our famous original blend too. They're the perfect punch for any dish, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We've got the recipes to prove it. Just follow us on Facebook, order online at papacans.com and pick your peck. papacans.com, order 6 jars or more and qualify for free shipping. We like it hot. We're glad you do too.
Your eyes are 2 of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers. Contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780. Welcome back to Valley Spotlight here at Chop House in Warren. And you still have some work to do.
I know, but don't worry.
Let's
I'll
get back to that chicken over there.
Shall we?
Alternate a little bit.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Okay.
Who doesn't love their in-laws?
I bet there are some people that won't admit it, but don't. But I do. You do.
I do.
Right.
Absolutely.
So,
I have two sets. I call them my former in-laws and my wonderful household family in-laws. I have nice in-laws.
Right.
I got very lucky.
Well, if you want them to live with you, Kelly Warren has some tips. Hey there, welcome to another edition of Home Advantage, and we are in a property here in Lordstown. Kelly Warren is with me today. What's the address?
7446 Highland Ave.
Southwest, and in Lordstown/Warren. And boy, this is the newer part of the house. Seems like they've added on several times.
One big addition here for this in-law suite or, generational living or home office or anything you want it to be on this side of the house.
Right.
Then they've got all the outbuildings and stuff that they've added over the years out there.
Right. We've seen the other side of the house, which looks fantastic.
Yeah.
We've seen this part of the house, and then there's a garage behind that, and then another building behind that, and then a swimming pool over there too. And
if there's something I love, it's a house with character.
This has several characters.
Right. It's not just a cookie cutter, you're driving by, you don't know what you're going to get here. You've got to come in and see this one.
And the original property, this is an old house, right?
Right. Yes. The original house in 1900s.
So over 100 years old.
Right.
And they had the challenge of blending granite and modern things and still trying to make it look like an older house.
Yeah. You want to preserve, on the original side of the house, you want to preserve a lot of the character that the 1900s houses have. You want the old farmhouse feel, but everybody wants a modern house. So it's been updated and modernized, new kitchen, things like that, that really make the home homier and more comfortable and ready for your family. And then they've got this great additional living space and the outdoor space that, is really what puts it over the top for me.
And there are people like me, I like neighbors, I like to be close to stuff, and then there are people that don't ever want to see the neighbors and want to live by themselves and keep to themselves, and this is kind of a property for that.
Well, you're sitting on 3 acres, so you do have some privacy. You're not in the middle of nowhere. You do have a couple of neighbors here and there, and you're a 20-minute drive to any freeway shopping, dining, anything. So you're not in the hustle and bustle in the middle of a big city, but you're not far from it if you want to be.
Anything, we have some video of other parts of the house, so we don't have to actually walk there and back, but is there anything that stood out to you, really cool, it's kind of neat that the viewers would like to see?
I love the private little galley patio area outside of this living space.
Just off the deck?
Yeah, you've got a covered front porch on the front of the house, and then that outdoor stuff, which we're going to feature in the next episode, is really something that I love too.
I do too. All right, so if people want to see this place, and do yourself a favor and come look at it rather than just look at all the pictures.
Yes, you've got to give us a call. You've got to show up and see the property and get a feel for it yourself.
Okay, phone number is?
330-717-2689.
And then if you want to look at the website and see the video and the pictures, it's kellysoldit.com. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, there you go. Another edition of Home Advantage.
See, they don't have to leave.
No, he's just right there.
Bring them in.
Maybe they'll cook too and bring you over some big brownies or something like that.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. All right, the dancers and the music is all queued up, right?
Yes, they had our friends from Easy Street Productions. They have been busy this year. It's not just Miracle on Easy Street. They just got done with a big to-do as well.
Right, but we're getting ready for the holiday blowout.
And by we mean Ron.
Yeah.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always have precautions. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
This show was the first show that Easy Street did that was solely focused on dance numbers, big Broadway dance numbers.
The planning of it, Megan's ideas, then it's a matter of what songs do you want? Megan picked all her songs, and we were able to find the right people for it. For example, if Rosie Jonetti had not come back to town, we probably wouldn't have done Cabaret.
Believe the Bird hair, farewell my leaf. Bird hair, it was a fun affair, but now it's over.
So, and all the other ones, as Megan got enough cats, enough alumni to do the more off-color numbers, the cabaret and the Chicago numbers, because we wanted them to be kids who were the right age. So really, it was all up here in her head, and between Todd and I and making phone calls and calling people, we were able to find a perfect cast.
We're just happy that the town has embraced it. It's one of those shows that, especially during these times when there's so much bad news, this is a good place to kind of forget your troubles and just enjoy a good old-fashioned musical.
I think the most exciting thing about Miracle coming back is the relaxation that people love the Miracle. After finding out last year, after that long hiatus, that people came and supported us, I think knowing that is going to make our job easier, because we cut a lot of time off of our rehearsal. I go right into rehearsal Monday with my Rascals, and Megan gave herself 1 week off, but she's behind by 3 weeks. She's bringing back all of her dancers, which was great. They all agreed to do it. So the show's still going to be fabulous. We've still got the same lineup of people, probably a little mix in and out, maybe a new song or two, but we're just delighted that we know this time that people will come.
Talk about the big finish.
Remember that birthday?
Yeah.
And I had Mary Jo and Rick show up for
come
your
sing
live
for
shot.
me. Also very exciting. That was amazing though, wasn't it? They're really talented.
That live shot was pretty fun.
All those people. All right.
Happy belated, by the way.
We went to see the Blue Coats.
Yes. Wonderful people.
Here's an organization that a lady just cranked up not that long ago, and it's already the footprint. They're going to Pittsburgh. They have this whole area where they help people and clothe them, and now they're moving into kids too.
I love this.
We went out, we took a trip, and met the entire gang. Okay, this is a lot of fun. I'm not sure if you've heard of the Youngstown Blue Coats, but Patty Summers is one of the people that started the whole thing.
Yep.
How long ago, Patty?
7 years.
How long, and how did it come about?
In 2012, I told my friend I would do a coat drive for him in Hubbard, and that was all I was ever going to do. And,
there we are.
It's blossomed into this.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
No, not really. It's amazing how this has grown. This has grown so much.
If people have not heard of you folks, tell folks what you do.
So we provide warming items during the winter months to our homeless veterans, men, women. We're going to be starting children in this winter at some point. But we provide the warming items, coats, hats, scarves, gloves, boots, to people who can't afford them, who are in need or just on the street and homeless.
And you guys are located here in Hubbard.
Yes.
And then people can bring those items here, and then you kind of dole them out to the other places?
We have drop-off locations to make it easier for everybody. In Mahoning and Trumbull counties, we have O'Reilly's Auto Parts. They sponsor us every year and allow us to bring our bins into their stores, and people can drop off there, or they can come to the office and drop things off.
Do you find that this is the time that people do a lot of donating, or this is the time people need the donations?
Yes, absolutely. We started our bin out in the beginning of October, and then through talking at different places, we've gotten a lot of donations, and people are finding out about us more and donating in the bins, so we've had to pick up a lot. Which is good.
I talked to you a little about your week. It's you're going somewhere, it seems like every day, and dropping off stuff. What's it like when you do the drop-offs and you see the people that end up getting the items that you have?
Well, it makes us feel good when we can help someone. We always want to give somebody a hand up and not a handout. And also, it becomes extremely emotional at times depending on, people like to tell you their stories, and we like to help listen because that's what we're there for. And it does become emotional at times with some of the stories we hear.
Yeah, I would
But
think.
it's a good thing.
Items you're looking for that you're lacking right now. Okay, somebody who does want to donate.
We could use boots, men's and women's boots all the time. We're starting to gather children's winter gear, so coats, hats, scarves, gloves, but not the stretchy knitted gloves. We need something that's going to keep their hands warm and dry.
Yeah.
So like a ski type glove.
Something a little more waterproof.
Yes,
Same for
definitely.
the boots, I would think too.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
yes. Any sizes, men or women as well.
Okay, teach people where to go and how to donate if they want to do it.
Okay, if you have donations and you can't make it into Hubbard, you can go to any O'Reilly Auto Parts in Mahoning County, some in Trumbull County, more towards Warren Niles, Howland area. Or they can come here, and our address is 2654 North Main Street in Hubbard. We are directly across the street from the fireworks place.
Yep, right here on 62, just north of town a little bit. You guys do great work. I really appreciate you letting us come out because it's a really great organization. I know how busy you are too.
It is, yes.
Yeah, seems like it. So if this is the place, or if you have stuff at home, you know, you're cleaning out your closet, you're getting your coats out, this one doesn't fit, you don't like that one anymore, you're getting a new one, Youngstown Blue Coats is the way to go. Thank you, Patty.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Please donate to the Youngstown Blue Coats.
All right, they're located right there in 62 in Hubbard. We just mentioned that. It's a little bit north of town before you get to 80. And blankets, backpacks, stuff for kids, just such nice people. And if you see the bus going, you know they're dropping off and making some people feel great.
I know our Cub Scouts have helped out with that too. So thank you, Michael, for that.
Okay.
Sorry. We're gonna stay right here at the Chop House, and we're gonna keep eating.
Yeah.
And then we're
No,
gonna
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to get to eat a little bit.
Oh,
Go.
you are? Okay. And then we have a great story about a young talent from Warren, Ohio, that I think we'll be able to say we knew him when.
Oh, okay.
Join us this fall and winter at Bootleggers Ballroom for all of your country favorites. Visit thebootlive.com now for tickets.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark Canzonetta and I want to welcome you to Oaxaca Taco, and I want to invite you down to try our $39 family deal. Authentic Oaxaca flavors are packed into your choice of 8 achote chicken or beef picadillo tacos, 4 mini pieces of elote street corn, chili lime tortilla chips, and 2 of our savory salsas, plus 4 churros with dulce de leche and 4 small Warrito slushies. Just $39. Order at oaxacataco.com now.
Oaxaca Taco. Eat more tacos.
Welcome back. A couple more things to do before we end this episode of Valley Spotlight.
I have saved the best till last today for good reason.
Oh, go on.
Some of our friends from Sunrise Inn, one of their sons is a talent beyond talent.
Okay.
And having the honor to tell this story is a big one because Bret, I hope someday we look back on this story and we say, look at where he's gone and look at how wonderful he started.
Let's do it.
In the heart of Warren, Ohio, a young talent is making waves with his drumming skills, captivating the ears of local music enthusiasts, and most recently, a well-established rock band. Meet Bret Miller, a teenage drummer whose talent has propelled him into the spotlight.
I'm 17 years old, and the only thing I do in my spare time is drum. And drum a little more, maybe drum here and there.
At just 17 years old, Bret has already established himself as an expert on the drums. His journey into music began at a young age, maybe the youngest of ages.
So we had spoken about before how Bret was drumming in the belly. And we had gone to a concert, we went to NXS, and Bret was drumming away. And I turned to Bobby and said, we have a drummer. So by the time he was 2.5, he did make his own kit out of things from the house. And they included a water bottle, they included a bucket, anything you could get a hold of. And Bret made his own horseshoe. So he has been starting from there at a very, very young age and has just worked really hard to build up to what he is now.
Sometimes it's an emotional journey with him because it happens in the blink of an eye. Here he is 17 years old. We saw it very, very young. We're talking about a young man who puts in 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day behind the drum kit. Nothing was handed to him. He worked and worked and worked to get to this point. And from his grade school music teacher to his high school music teacher to, his mom, his sister, his friends, we've all heard it. We've encouraged it, we've welcomed it, and it just keeps getting better.
A chance meeting 10 years ago left a lasting impression on a musician named Jimmy Migliozzi.
I was playing with my original band, Love Turns Hate. We were opening for Sebastian Bach at the Harley Davidson in Austintown, Biketown. And I met Bret when he was like 10, and he's walking around with these drumsticks, and I was in my mode, and I walked up and gave him a fist bump. And so almost 10 years later, as we were talking about, we were at Sunrise, and met, he come up and walked up to me and said, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we met at the Sebastian Bach show. And then Bobby, his dad, was showing me some videos of him playing drums like currently at 12 and 14. And I was amazed. The kid was just really, really above his years as far as talent. And I suggested that, he come out to either Up a Creek or one of our outdoor shows, the Amp, and set in with us, and that's how it all started.
Bret's relentless passion and countless hours of practice have paid off in a big way. His impressive skills caught the attention of the Huckin' Philbillies, a local rock band known for their electrifying performances, when he sat in with them for just one single song. The search for a new drummer would come to an end right then and there.
I actually was extremely reluctant. I'm embarrassed to say today, and I tell these guys this all the time, because it ended up being one of the greater decisions we've made in these recent years. But he had set in with us on this one night that we had a couple other musicians come out because we were desperately trying to land a full-time guitar player and a full-time drummer. And he had set in with us, and at the end of the night, our sound man come up to me and he said, my opinion, you go with this Mick Rispoli, our guitar player now, and he goes, you get the kid as a drummer. And I literally laughed at him. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like 16. And he's like, I'm telling you, you got to get the kid. He goes, because when he plays with you, you guys kick it up another level.
Bret's audition left the band members spellbound. His exceptional drumming, coupled with his youthful exuberance, created a perfect synergy with the Huckin' Philbillies. And despite his age, Bret fit right in, even in places where he wouldn't even be allowed in the door.
Bret is quite natural when it comes to being around groups of people. So he's not uncomfortable at all. He's rather protected back there on stage. And we figured we should be there on the journey with all those new experiences first with him, rather than just throw him out into the world and get a shell shock. So we support him based on his maturity and his ability to be able to handle people. And he does it so well and effortlessly that this is very natural for him.
With a smile that could light up even the darkest stage, Bret does what he does best. He's not just a teenager with a dream, he's living it. And as he sits in a place named after another famous Warren, Ohio musician, it's hard not to think about what's in store for this talented and kind young man. Next year, the Foo Fighters know he's coming to their concert. The hope is to get on stage.
I'll play on stage with him. Dave Grohl's a hometown hero. He's one of my heroes. And being that I'm from Warren, I think that's something,
For now, Bret, at the ripe old age of 17, will continue to be a hero of sorts through the eyes of the people who love him the most.
That's the one word that, proud is an understatement. Yeah. We wish him all the greatness, but he's earned it. So, yep, absolutely.
Unbelievable to see young people doing great things, and Huckin' Philbillies, gotta hand it to them for seeing that talent.
I haven't seen them. Have you seen Huckin' Philbillies?
Oh, like a couple years ago. I don't think since the
change.
Yeah.
Since they brought Bret on.
Okay.
Full time.
Drummer.
I haven't been really out and about in that way as of late, but eventually I will. So, yes.
It's the country music inside of her. It's coming out in a couple of
Country
months.
rock.
Right, you name it.
I'd rather just sit home and eat a lot of food.
Seems like a summer thing.
Let's do, tell me about the hours here at Chop House.
Today, Sunday, we're open from noon to 8.
Okay.
Monday through Friday, we're open noon to 9. Friday and Saturday, we're open noon to 10.
Okay. This is a good place to get reservations for. It's one of those places you should
Always
call.
recommended.
And yes, it's recommended. And we just found out about happy hours.
Listen to this happy hour.
Yeah, go ahead.
Noon to 6 every day.
Right?
Happy hour.
Noon to 6.
The happiest
During the week
hour.
or all the days?
Every single day.
Oh.
What?
Every single day, noon to 6.
What are the specials?
So we have specials on our house wine,
Okay.
bottled beer, draft beer, a couple martinis, and then we have a 3-course meal that you can choose from. There's various entrees on there. We have our chicken al bleu on there. We have our blue crab crusted salmon on there. So, Chop House salad with chicken.
Angry lobster rolls? Do you guys still have those?
We still have those, but not on happy hour.
And we didn't even get
For you.
to the desserts, did we?
No.
There's
house-made.
one that, Mike, that you said that you're in love with, right? I know we don't have a picture of it,
Yes.
but you love
Everybody's
it.
in love
What
with
is it? Peanut butter pie?
Peanut butter pie.
Is it just called peanut butter pie? Is
It's
that
the
it?
peanut butter pie. And if you've ever been here, you know.
Okay.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
You guys have been wonderful, like you and your team, and putting all of this together for us. We're very, very thankful. And of course, thank you to Steelite for making it possible for us to travel to all these wonderful restaurants who always do like the wow factor.
Yep.
Every time we
It's
do one
wonderful.
of these, it's amazing.
Hit on your gift card thing one more time.
Yeah. So
Also big.
Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving,
Through almost Christmas, right?
after Christmas,
Okay.
New Year's Eve. For every 100 you get 50 for free. So every $100 gift card you get 50 for free.
That is a deal and a half.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so good. Literally a deal and a half.
Yeah, a
That's
deal and a
exactly
half.
what it is. That's what you should market it.
Yeah.
It's a deal and a half.
It is. Use the extra on yourself.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you again for having us.
Yes, thank
Thank your team for having us. Thank Demetrius, who skipped out on us and made you do this. It was very nice of you to do it.
Next time. He'll be here next time.
Yeah, so.
Really great stuff. And you are like a stone's throw away from them.
I know.
Out here.
I know. I got to get over here.
Right next door.
More often. I know. We always do a retro-mercial at the end of the show.
Cool Whip.
Now, I'm not big on pumpkin pie.
She's listening.
That's okay. But if it has like a ton of Cool Whip on it, I might have a couple bites.
This is the Cool Whip commercial from like way back when, but they say Fred, and
Yeah.
it makes me laugh every time.
Okay, here we go. Thanks for watching Valley Spotlight this week. The ways you can watch the show
Oh,
are...
so many. ValleySpotlight.com, of course, right here on the CW network, or follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or download the whole channel on Roku.
Yeah, and if you want to be part of that Gault giveaway,
Yes, please,
If you're tuning in late.
ValleySpotlight.com. Submit the person that you think is the most deserving of a brand new furnace, all costs, all expenses covered by Gault.
yeah, and tell us why. Tell us why. Those stories really help determine which one we
Yes,
decide
they
to pick,
do.
so.
We take it very seriously.
Okay, thanks for
Thank you.
watching Valley Spotlight.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everybody.
Cool Whip? Thank you. Red?
Just a small piece, please. Oh, smaller than that. Half of that. A little less. That's fine. Fine.
Mom, okay.
Fine.
Oh, he wants the Cool Whip.
Because non-dairy Cool Whip has all the good old-fashioned taste with lots less calories than whipped cream you have to make. And because it's a topping that comes already whipped and is so easy to use, some people like a little pie with their Cool Whip.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.